Jerry Springer, I don't know if some of y'all are too young, but Jerry Springer was honestly a cultural icon in my childhood, in my teenage years.
It was inescapable.
This man
in
was
the
on
90s.
every channel of basic cable. I don't care what channel it was. Someone was fighting on Jerry Springer. those boxing rings were going off.
Uh-huh. Right. I forgot they did that. God,
You know,
that show is so fucking
it is
sleazy. It's like the sleaziest show ever.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a clip of it since he passed away. I was watching some, and I was quite shocked by just how
fucked up it is,
depraved it is.
Yeah,
I mean, it is really. And Jerry, by all accounts, seems like he would go on in there, and he ended each episode with Jerry's thoughts, which was just really thoughtful, sweet, insightful. And it was it's like, what are you doing?
Wasn't his like sign off always like be good to each other?
Yes.
Like he just had tried to like make it into this wholesome thing when he had just hosted a show with, people ripping each other's hair out for 20 minutes.
And then later in his life, he became Judge Jerry. I don't know if you know that.
I did not know that.
He had a pretty prolific career as one of these daytime judges.
Huh.
Judge Jerry.
Did not know that.
And he was a mayor before that.
He was mayor.
Or he ran for
He was the
mayor.
Mayor of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
He stepped down.
When did that happen?
I think it was before the show.
Yeah, he was disgraced. Yeah, it was before.
Oh, he was disgraced?
Right.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did he do?
He got caught with a prostitute.
Oh, but
you know why he got caught?
Jerry.
You know why he got caught? I heard this on the radio driving home. He got caught because he was writing checks to them.
Oh. That's awesome. Wait, was he doing write-offs? As a masseuse. It's a masseuse. Jerry, but at least he lives that life. He's not a poser. This man.
True.
He's the real deal. There were so many crazy Jerry Springer moments. I remember when he brought someone from the KKK and to fight a bunch of some black people came on. It was fucking nuts. Here's like KKK people and a Nazi, and they got in a fight.
Shocking.
I mean, look at this. I mean, this.
Psychotic.
And he was a trailblazer, though. I mean, this man.
Oh yeah.
He was also in the Austin Powers movie. He had Dr. Evil and his son come on.
And they fought.
Yeah.
I think there was a Klan member in that one,
Yeah,
too,
it was.
right?
That's what I thought this was from that at first.
Yeah.
I'm sure he made a vast fortune from this show. It was so highly syndicated.
It was a cultural force. I mean, people chanting Jerry. Like anytime anybody got into any sort of fight in the 90s, you could count on a crowd of people around them starting to just chant Jerry.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
this was years before World Star was being yelled.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was the original like shouting World Star.
Yeah.
Just Jerry. That's crazy. That's true.
I think they still air it on like local broadcast stations.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Syndicated,
sure reruns.
Yeah, the
Probably
newest
reruns
upload was
forever.
like 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking legend. Still entertaining after the grave. Here's a little tribute.
Born during the war. The sad part of the story is that most of my family was exterminated in Nazi concentration camps. So
Okay, legend. Tap dance on the graves of Nazis out here by bringing them on the show and having them fight minorities.
we lost our family. Mom and dad survived. 2 weeks before
Sorry to hear
Hitler
that,
goes
too.
into Poland
Sorry
to
to hear
start
that.
World War II, which was September.
I didn't know
1st
all
of
that. That's
19
pretty crazy. But enough about Jerry Springer. Rest in
Oh, you
peace.
missed the best part of that video.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to keep going.
It just seemed
Did
like.
you guys hear he said dad?
shelter. I was
Or
born in
dad instead of dad?
Who said dad?
Jerry?
Here, full
Which
screen
was
it. Full screen it too.
September 1st of 1939. Mom and Dad got the 88th and 89th last visas, which permitted Jews out of Germany. And they got to England, where a month later my sister was born, and then also during the war I was born. When I'm 5, Dad buys 4 tickets on the Queen Mary, and we sail to New York.
Rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Oh no, it's Arab World News.
Yes, of course. Come on.
I didn't realize.
Give my boy some respect.
Arab World News paying homage to the great Jerry Springer. Who better to eulogize him than that?
Show dies at
Rest in peace.
79. Springer died peacefully Saturday at his home in the Chicago
Truly a loss.
suburbs after a brief illness.
Oh, I remember he used to do like Too Hot for TV ones too, where people would have their clothes ripped off, and so they made like a whole compilation of that, and then they sold it on VHS.
Oh my God. Really is
so
sleazy.
So awesome.
How much of it do you guys think was fake? I know people still debate it.
I think a lot of it was, but Yeah, no.
There was definitely realness there.
It's a hybrid, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
exactly.
In that interview that Arab World News is showing, there was like accusations a couple years ago that they faked the whole thing. Jerry's like, oh, it was like 98% real.
I believe Jerry, and here's the reason why I've always thought it's mostly real, is that you can't. Who are these people? They're not actors. These are like normal ass people.
Right.
It would advertise, call this number if you need Jerry's help.
I mean, like.
Well, I don't think that they were ever actors, but I think that like the fights and stuff were probably like.
But they're
at
real
least
fights.
somewhat
They're
staged.
trying to fuck. Like these people are trying to hurt each other.
Right.
Like you can tell that fight's real.
Yeah.
And I always said, like, either way, fake or not, like, how big was that paycheck that they were doing this wild ass shit? Was
Nothing.
Probably next to nothing.
Right.
I think they just flew him out and put him in a hotel.
Yeah.
I doubt they even paid him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I remember people would run when people were crying because like they found out their significant other cheated on them with like a Klansman. It's always like, it's not just they cheated. It's like they cheated on you with like at the time, it was always like a trans person. That was like the shock.
Oh, there was a lot of like trans exploitative.
Yeah,
stuff
it was
on there,
pretty
wasn't
exploitative looking back at the time. But it was like, my boyfriend cheated on me.
there? A lot of exploiting unhoused people too, I remember.
Oh, did they have homeless people?
Yeah.
Okay. Love that for him.
Yeah, no, it's this schlocky ass reality television.
So there he is. Oh, you know what? This isn't in. I'm such an idiot, man. I was like, why is it so low quality? Of course, Arab World News would have this uploaded in
4K.
Yeah,
my man.
2160p, my friend.
For this re-uploaded standard definition television footage from the 90s.
That is not 4K.
Success in everything he tried, whether that was.
Everyone's saying Tana had an appearance. On
No.
I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat mentioning.
What? I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
Award.
Tana Mon.
Sid Jean Gafflin, a lifelong friend and spokesman for the family, in a statement on social media.
Rest in peace, Jerry Springer. You're hearing boxing bells in heaven, I'm sure.
Are people maybe confusing it for Maury?
Yeah, she's on Maury.
I see that she's on Maury.
To be honest, I actually think Maury's even bigger of a scumbag than Jerry Springer. Maury, he's the one that created or popularized at least the whole paternity test thing, which was so fucked up.
Right, you are not the father was his, like claim to think.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah, at least Jerry was, you knew what you were signing up for with the Jerry Springer show.
Yeah.
It didn't have a veneer. Well, I guess he did do, like you said, the thing where he like tried to spin it into a positive message.
It was almost like a joke, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it seemed more like a joke.
I don't think Jerry ever pretended to be a good guy, where Maury was always trying to be like, I'm the good guy, and I'm trying to help you find the truth. It's like, shut the fuck up, Maury. That's a monster. Okay, she was on Maury.
Yeah,
but they are pretty much interchangeable. You guys don't have that wrong. But the title of the most psychotic show host goes to, was it Sally Jesse Raphael, who brought out a man. I think it was her. She brought a dude on her show under the premise that there was a secret crush. The secret crush was his best friend who was coming out as gay. He went home that next day and murdered his he murdered the guy who
remember that story,
the gay dude, for saying he was in love with him. It's quite nasty stuff. So that was Sally Jesse. Was that her?
Well, I'm looking at her Wikipedia.
Jenny
now.
Jones.
Jenny Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny
Okay.
Jones.
Yeah.
Apologies to Sally Jesse Raphael, whoever that is.
No, she also had like a tabloid show like Jerry Springer.
But
so you were on the right track, but wrong.
Sally Jones.
Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones has the exclusive and distinct honor of having someone murdered as a result. So congratulations to her, of course, on that huge feather in her cap. And so that's interesting. I mean, he's only 79, but you know what? You did it, buddy. You did it.